welcome back! Today we are going to give you a top 10 list of animals you never knew existed. But first I want to know, what is your favorite animal? Let me know down there. For this video we're going to be talking about lions and tigers and bears. Oh, no, wait a second, those guys aren't on the list because that would be pretty boring. So get ready to see some animals that you've never seen before. So coming in at our number 10 spot, check out the Mantis Shrimp. The Mantis Shrimp is a type of marine crustacean, and unlike actual shrimp, these creatures are quite colorful, donning blue, green, purple, yellow, and red hues. They can grow from 10 to 38 centimeters in length, and there are over 450 species of these shrimp. These sea critters hide underneath the sand, and then once they sense prey coming, they lunge out and get it with their powerful claws. They kill the prey by spearing, stunning, or dismembering them. They easily spot prey because the eyes on the creature are one of the most advanced pair of eyes in the animal kingdom. Each one of the mantis shrimp's eyes create 3 separate images, and since they have 2 eyes, they can see a total of 6 images at once. The mantis can detect 12 color wavelengths. That's 9 more than humans can. So moving on to our number 9 spot, we have the Panda Ant. This may be one of the cutest little ants out there, and they're located at the central coastline of Chile. But you shouldn't get too close because these little cuties, they can sting you. And their sting, it's powerful enough to knock out a fully grown cow. Although they are called ants, they are actually wingless wasps. Panda ants lay around 2,000 eggs every year. Unfortunately, these little guys are pretty popular prey for anteaters, and they eat mostly baby panda ants after they hatch, which is why they are nearly extinct. However, if they do make it, they can live for up to 2 years. Which, when you think about it, that's really not that long. Their main food source is nectar, and the males tend to be nocturnal, while females are rather active during the day. So next in our number 8 spot, we have Goblin Sharks. If you guys thought regular sharks were scary, check these ones out. The Goblin Shark is a rare species of deep sea shark. These sharks, they're ancient, so sometimes they're referred to as living fossils, since they come from a breed that is 125 million years old. These pinkish gray skinned creatures have elongated, flattened snouts and a straw jaw containing nail-like teeth. You will usually find them living under continental slopes, submarine canyons, and seamounts. Goblin sharks are ambush predators, and they usually hunt for their prey near the middle of the water column and the seafloor. Pinching our way into the number 9 spot, we have the Yeti crab. Living in the waters near Antarctica, these fuzzy crabs have hairy lower halves and rock-hard shells on their backs. They live in complete darkness at depths of more than 7,800 feet. And these little crabs, they don't like to be away from each other, so usually they just sit on top of each other on big heaps. And these crabs survive by growing their own food. Well, kind of anyway. Their distinctive hair on their bodies is scientifically known as setae, and this serves as a filter where their favorite food, bacteria, grows. When females have eggs, they move into cooler waters to protect the embryos that line their bellies, while males stay close to the vents. So howling our way into the number 6 spot, we have Racoon Dogs. And despite the name, this animal is neither a raccoon or a dog, but it does belong to a family that involves dogs, wolves, and foxes. This animal lives mostly in Eastern Asia. During winter, raccoon dogs will actually hibernate, making them the only canine in the world to do so. Sadly, these little guys have been hunted for their fur over the past several years. There have even been fur farms created, mostly in China, that kill over 1.5 million of these guys for their fur. Raccoon dogs are omnivores, which means they eat meat along with plants. Despite popular belief, raccoon dogs do not bark. Instead, they give off a high-pitched whine or whimper. And at the number 5 spot, we have Silkies. So silkies are a breed of chicken, and they're named after their extremely silky soft feathers. But unlike normal chickens, these ones have black skin and black bones, blue earlobes, and 5 toes per foot. Silkies came over from China and were first introduced to Europe by Marco Polo in the 13th century. Silkies are also well known for their calm and friendly temperament and are considered to be an ideal pet. You know, these guys are pretty cute. I wouldn't mind owning one. These cuties are very domestic animals, and the more you play with them and spend time with them, the more social they'll become. Silkies also make great and attentive mothers to their chicks. Flying in at number 4, we have the Amazonian royal flycatcher. And these guys, they're one of the funniest looking birds out there. These birds can be found in forests and woodlands throughout northern Bolivia, eastern Peru, eastern Ecuador, eastern Colombia, and Venezuela, as well as Brazil. The part of its name royal is in reference to the fantastic feather display on the crown of the animal's head. This bird can grow up to 7 inches long and are specialists when it comes to catching insects during mid-flight with their broad bills. Squirming into our number 3 spot, we have sea pigs. The sea pig lives deep in the abyss of the Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Ocean, typically at depths of 3,000 to 4,000 meters. The way they eat, well, it's through their cloaca, also known as their butt. But they also use this for breathing. When it feels under attack, it contracts its muscles and propels its inner respiratory organs out of its butt. They do this to confuse the attacker. Yeah, that would definitely confuse me. The sea pig doesn't have firm skin. It is in fact quite mushy, which causes it to be a host to parasites such as small snails and crustaceans. While roaming the seafloor, this little sea pig uses hydraulic pumps that inflate the legs full of water as it searches for food. And a really surprising fact about these little guys, sea pigs don't even have a brain. Eyeing our way into number 2, we have the Satanic leaf-tailed gecko. This scary looking little guy is from Madagascar, and they are masters when it comes to disguising themselves on trees or being a part of fallen leaves. As this gecko has a flat tail that resembles a dead leaf that has been nibbled on by insects or is rotted by decay. And their bodies are twisted and veiny, resembling a leaf as well. These geckos have eyes with no lids, and their eyes are a deep red with a yellow outline. The gecko does come in a variety of colors, but is often a molted brown. And these little creatures, they range between 10 to 30 centimeters. So let's recap. We talked about many animals such as birds, underwater creatures, ants, geckos. Just wait until you see the animal that's in the number 1 spot. I'm pretty sure you've never seen an animal like this before. So enough with the suspense. Coming in at the number 1 spot, we have the eye. And the eye, well, it pretty much looks like a cross between an old man and a gremlin. They're from Madagascar and they are part of the lemur family. Also an interesting fact, they are the largest nocturnal primate in the world. Some weird little characteristics about these primates. They have teeth of that like a rodent, large ears that stick outwards, yellow eyes, coarse gray hair, and a freakishly really thin, long middle finger. They use these long fingers to tap on trees for grubs, tapping up to 8 times per second with their creepy finger. They then bite holes into the wood to create small holes, and then they insert their middle finger into the hole and pull out grubs. These animals are a threatened species, because there is a superstition that if an eye points its middle finger at you, then you must kill it. Well, there you guys have it, the top 10 animals you didn't know existed. Let me know down in the comments if I missed any mysterious animals, and let me know what top 10 lists you guys would like to see next. Thank you so much for watching, we really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. So make sure you guys like, subscribe for more top 10 stories. You guys can see more videos right over here. You can follow me on Instagram at CourtMcGinley, and I will see you guys next week. Bye guys.